Hey friends, thanks for joining me today. I am going to do a little cute Easter kit. I know it is quite a few weeks from Easter, but this kit is low quantity and it's so adorable. So I wanted to go ahead and do it so that if you love it, you can go ahead and grab it. It is going to be a little bead garland with tassels, which is very popular right now. So I think you'll love it. And I wanted to just take you step by step through how to make it. And I love this kit because it comes with all of the instructions. So I've gone through and made notes because there are a couple of just supplies from home that you'll need. I will put a list of those in the comments so that before you start, you can grab those things so that you're ready to go. But I love that they take you step by step. So what I'm going to attempt to do is follow their instructions so that as you're making it, you can do the same thing that I'm doing. So if you are joining me today, please say hello in the comments. If you're watching the replay, I would love it if you put #replay in the comments. And I am going to see if I can go ahead and post the shopping link real quick. Let me see if I can do that. I usually wait until after, but I am trying to figure out how to do that during the live so that you guys have it. So let me do that real quick. This is called our Chalk Made Hot to It kit. And it is so cute. There we go. Okay, so there's the link for you. Like I said, it is low quantity. So if you like this, you're going to want to grab it. Let me show you a little sneak peek of the picture. And of course, if you know, I'll probably tweak it as we go along. But it comes with all of the things I'm showing you here. Everything you need to make it, which is so awesome. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to chalk these adorable little bunnies. And I think they're so cute. And this is our transfer, which is so cute. And you can reuse this on many different things. You can do it on our chalk suede paper and just cut it out, or you could do it on any chalkboard or wood surface. So this you can use over and over. So that's a great value there. So let's see. It comes with all the beads, which I'm going to set aside for right now. It comes with twine and these cute pieces of ribbon. And then it comes with these 3 paste packets. Actually, let me move this so you can see my workspace better. There we go. So it comes with Peachy Keen, Shimmer Harvest, and Couture Coral. So gorgeous spring colors with a little shimmer added in. So what I like to do with our paste packets is just smush it a little bit just to mix it up. And I like to cut off this bottom corner down here so that you still have all the words and you can see what the color is. So we're just going to cut this off and put a little bit in our tray. It comes with the trays as well. Oh, this color is so pretty. I realized when I was getting ready to do this that I don't have this in our jars. But can you see that? It's so pretty. All right, so then we have Shimmer Harvest, which if you've watched my videos in the fall, I did use this color. I love it. And our beads are going to be really pretty with this. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in here. That is a gorgeous color as well. And then Couture Coral is one of my favorites. So now we get to decide which colors we want to do on our bunnies. So on the sample, they did the Couture Coral and then the Shimmer Harvest on one. So we might do that, and then we'll do Couture Coral and the Peachy Keen on the other side. So let's take our paste and put them up here. And let's see. So we have a floral and a little checkerboard for each side. I've already cut my transfer apart, and I'm just going to fuzz it once. The reason that we don't need to fuzz it a lot is because the part that goes on the bunny is mostly clear, but you want to fuzz it a little bit so that it doesn't stick to your surface that you're laying your bunny on. In this case, it's my work mat. So I'm just lining this up. So easy to do with our transfers. And I press from the center out. Make sure there aren't any air bubbles. That is so cute. I love that little floral design. And then we're going to do the checkerboard on the other one. And I love our wood cutouts because the transfers fit perfectly. So I don't have him lined up quite the way I need to. There we go. So then we'll press this from the center out. And I think I'm just going to match the instructions. And set this aside. And I'm going to do Couture Coral for the floral one and the Shimmer Harvest for the checkerboard. So we just spread our paste like butter on bread, super easy. And then we go back and scrape off the excess. I just love these little flowers. They are so cute. All right. Let's peel and reveal. So cute. Try not to put my finger on any of that paste. Isn't that adorable? All right, so I'm going to very quickly clean my transfer, because if I don't, I will forget and leave it sitting in the water, and that's not a good thing. So you just want to have some water close by and one of our board erasers, and it's so quick to clean our transfers. You want to let it dry with the sticky side facing up. And I just use a dish drying mat from Dollar Tree to let my transfers dry on. And I'm going to grab another squeegee so that I don't have to clean that one. If you have the kit and you only have one squeegee, you just clean it in between. So let's use the Shimmer Harvest. These transfers would be super cute on our chalk suede cards or our chalk suede notebook. You could chalk this on the front of a notebook and put it in an Easter basket for someone. That would be adorable. All right, so let's peel and review. Oh, he's so cute. I just love these little bunnies. All right, let's clean this transfer. And then I will dry them with my heat tool. And then we can turn them over and chalk the back. And if you don't have the heat tool, you can use a hairdryer set on low. Our heat tool doesn't get super hot, so most heat guns that are used for other crafts sometimes get too hot. So I love our heat tool. So I'm just going to dry these. Try not to touch the paste. I think this little bunny is so cute. And our shimmers do take just a little bit longer to dry. So when I'm doing the back, I'll do this one just to make sure that this shimmer one has plenty of time to dry. I don't know if you can see the shimmer of it. It's hard to capture it in the screen, but it's so cute. All right, so let's turn this over. And this one, I think we'll reverse them so that this one has the checkerboard and the other one has the flowers. So again, I'm just going to fuzz this just a couple times. And line it up. I find that it's easiest to line it up if you use the ears and the head and then go toward the bottom. So again, I'm going to press from the center out. And then let me make sure this guy is dry. And he is not quite dry. I'm going to dry him a little bit more. Actually, I'll go ahead and chalk the other one. And then we'll turn this one over. All right, so let's see, do we want Peachy Keen or do we want Couture Coral? I think let's do Couture Coral for the checkerboard, plaid, or whatever that's called. And then we'll do the Peachy Keen with the flowers. That will be really pretty. So again, I'm just spreading it on like butter, scraping off the excess, making sure I've covered all the areas. And as you're peeling it up, if you find that you've missed a spot, you just lay it right back down and chalk over that area, and it will fix your mistake. so cute. All right, so I'm going to clean this one and make sure that Shimmer Harvest is dry, and then we'll turn him over and chalk him. Has everybody started their spring decor? I just couldn't wait. I've got a wreath on the front door, and if you watched my live last week or week before last, I made a white tobacco basket and added flowers and a bow, and that's on the front porch. I made a yard flag on a live last week, and I put that in the front yard today. So I was just thinking when I was outside that I need to go buy some flowers and put a pot of flowers on my little flag. I think that would be really cute. I'm not the greatest at keeping plants alive, so I'm a little hesitant to do that this early in the year. Especially in Texas, we usually get one more cold snap, and you have to either bring your plants in or cover them or something. So we'll see if I do that. Okay, lined him up, and we are going to do Peachy Keen for the flowers on this one. So tell me in the comments if you have started your spring decor yet, and if you've put anything out, what you've done so far, so you can inspire the rest of us. Even if you're watching the replay, I would love for you to put in the comments what you've done or share what you're planning to do so that we can get some ideas. Oh, I love this color. I don't know how I don't have a jar of this yet, because peach is one of my favorite colors. Oh, that's really cute. So this is kind of a peachy pink, and it's so cute. Love it. All right, so I'm going to clean this transfer really quick, and then we will work on our beads. So when we're doing the beads, you can use our chalk paste thinned with water as paint. So we are going to paint a few of the beads. And the easiest way that I have found to do that is to get a wooden skewer and put your beads on it. And these beads, the center is nice and wide, so you'll be able to put it on a skewer with no problem. Hi, Stephanie. Oh, you're starting your spring projects this weekend. I love that. If you're watching on Facebook, I would love for you to post in our group what you do for decorations so you can inspire the rest of us. Fall is my favorite time to decorate, but spring would be my second favorite. I just love all the spring colors. All right, our bunnies are done. They are so cute. So this is one side, and this is the back side. Love them. They're so cute. All right, as I mentioned, I'm trying to go by the instructions so that if you purchase this kit, you can do that as well. So let's see. Clean our transfers. Oh, the next part, I'm going to turn my glue gun on. let it heat up a little bit because they included these cute little bunny tails. I love them. So I am going to let my glue gun heat up a little bit. I love this thing. If you guys have watched my lives, you've seen it. Oh, it's just one of my favorite craft room tools. I will put the link in the comments. It is indispensable when you're crafting. Let's see. So let's go ahead and get our beads ready while the glue gun is heating up. Just a little tip with your glue guns. I find that the Gorilla Glue brand of glue sticks work a lot better than other brands. So that's what I always use. So let's see. The beads we get, there are 5 that look like this. So they're eggs. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 large ones. And then the rest of these are small. So what they've done in the picture is they've painted the eggs and they've painted the larger ones. So I think that's what we'll do as well. So I have these skewers. I just get these at Dollar Tree, and you can just string your beads on there. And then I like to put them over a paper plate. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I will put a list of all of the extra things that I'm using. They're just things that you have around your house, paper plate and a skewer and things like that. And I'll put that list so that before you start the kit, you'll know what else you need to gather, what supplies you need. Okay, so then I'm going to take these. I actually got 2 paper plates. So I'm going to take this one and put these beads over here because we'll leave those the natural color and we'll just paint these. So let me put the glue gun out of the way and let's see what colors we want to do. So the other thing you'll need is a paintbrush. So I have our large one. Let's see, I think I might get one that's a little smaller. Actually, we might use these sponge brushes. I like to get these at Dollar Tree because I find that they don't hold up very well. So that way, if you get them at Dollar Tree, it's not a big deal and you can throw it away when you're done. Let's see. I really love the Couture Coral for these. And then I think we will do these. Sorry if you hear the doggie in the background. She doesn't see very well, and my guess is she knows I'm not in there, poor thing. Okay, so we can paint with our chalk paste, and the way we do that is we just add some water to it. So I am going to, let me grab a wipe and clean my squeegee and put it away. And then I'm going to squeeze the rest of this in here. I love painting with our chalk paste. Just a little trick. If you take our bark chalk paste, which is a dark brown, and our black, and you just dab it on some wood and you take a baby wipe and smooth it out, it looks like you stained it. It's so much fun. I love using that technique. Okay, so I'm just adding a little bit of water and mixing this together. Sorry about that barking. I may have to go rescue the poor thing. So I'm just mixing this up. You just want it the consistency of paint. And I'm actually going to get one more skewer because I want to be able to spread these apart. And so I think I want to do 2 in the Shimmer Harvest and 3 in the Couture Coral. So, sorry guys. I need to go take care of little doggy. Almost no vision left, so she can't always find her little ramp that goes up to the couch. So she barks and needs a little help. So, but she's my baby. Okay, so I'm going to do these in Couture Coral. And I'm just painting it on with the brush, and then I'll probably go over it again just to make sure that it's got a nice thick coat once it dries a little bit. And I'm thinking, because these slide around a little bit, I'm wondering, let's see, where did I put my transfer tape? I'm winging it here, guys. Just thought of this as I'm working. I'm just going to put a little divider. So basically that's just some washi tape, putting a little divider there so that it stops right there. Makes it easier to paint and they don't slide together. I love this color. And you, obviously, if you have other colors of our paste, you could substitute. This would be pretty in any of our new spring colors. I just wanted to stick with what came with the kit today. But I really like this little trick. It works great. So we'll just put another piece right here. And then I can paint the last one. What colors do you guys usually decorate with for spring? Do you like pastels or brights? I love the pastels for the most part. I'm waiting on my Chalk Couture order to come in, and I've got all kinds of spring projects planned. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with Shimmer Harvest because I want to make the other 2 eggs the Shimmer Harvest color. And I'm not going to put quite as much water in that one because it tends to paint better if it's thick. So let me go ahead and add my little washi divider here. So if you have some washi tape, that might be a good thing to have on hand when you're doing this. And the Shimmer Harvest is definitely going to take 2 coats. And I think I'm going to try a regular paintbrush. Because that's not going on nearly as thick as I would like. I apologize for the barking. Okay, they have the Shimmer Harvest a lot darker in their pictures, so there must be a trick to it, because mine is not going on dark. I do know that some people will put their beads in a bag and just roll them around. Okay, so I'm going to let these dry, and then I'm going to go back over it with another coat. You guys, you just never know what's going to happen with the live video. Usually she's quiet and sleeps all the time. Okay, I am not happy with the way that gold is turning out. So we are going to improvise. We're just going to take our baby wipe and clean it off. And these will be peachy keen instead. So I'm going to grab another skewer since that one's got gold on it. All right. Take 2. Let's add our washi. And I think we will start on these. Let's put some water in our peachy keen. So I'm going to squeeze the rest of this in here. I love this color. It's so pretty. And let's add some water. And stir it up. Basically, all we're doing is making it the consistency of paint. So if you feel like it's too thick, you can just add a little more water. I keep a spray bottle of distilled water at my craft desk. if you are using it with our jars, then it needs to be distilled water. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do these, I guess, and then I'll go back and do the wooden ones, the round ones. I think this will look so cute with a tiered tray. I got a pastel table runner at Hobby Lobby the other day, and I think this will match it really well. It's going to be so cute. I would love to know if you do tier tray for Easter. I love our tier trays. They're so cute. We have a new spring design that's kind of a farmhouse look that is really adorable. I have it ordered. It will be here. It's shipped today. So I'll be doing a live with that the next week or so. It's so cute. All right, so I think I'll do 3 of these in Peachy Keen and 3 in the Couture Coral. And you might prefer painting with a brush. I just love these little sponge brushes. I think they're so easy to use. These would be really cute in a light blue color too. Okay. So now, let's see, my glue gun is dead. So we will plug in the battery and charge him up, and then we will do our little bunny tail later. So let's do these 3. In Couture Coral, which is a beautiful spring color. I used one of our pennant banners last week to do a yard sign, and I used Couture Coral ink on that. So if you've not tried our inks, you should go back and check out that video. I will link it in the comments. I love the way it turned out. Hopefully you can see, and I'm not blocking that with my hands. Okay, the little ones are done. There's a spot I missed right here. So the bigger ones just need another coat. And I will say that the paste goes on better on the smaller ones, I guess because of the type of surface it is. The bigger ones definitely take a second coat. So cute. I'm going to dry these so that we can get started on our garland. And I love that they included all the twine we need and everything. When you use the bamboo skewers, it makes it really easy to dry, paint it and dry it. And I think if we dry it, it's easier to do a second coat. Okay. So we are going to just let these dry a little bit. And I'm going to pull out our twine. So they have given us, everything is pre-cut, which is wonderful. But you'll want to watch the instructions because they do tell you what each of these are for. So you have a small piece of twine with two little pieces around it. These are to tie your tassels, and this is for your garland. Then you have another set like this, and this is to make the tassels with. I need to clean the paste off of my hands so that I don't get it on my twine. So this is our garland. And I think what we'll do is we'll let these dry a little bit, and I'll go ahead and work on the tassels. So what you need to do is you want to have, the instructions say a piece of 4-inch by 4-inch cardboard. So I just cut some from a box, and then we've got 2 strands here of twine. So I'm going to separate these, and I'm going to wrap one around this, and I'm just going to start it right here and just keep wrapping to make our tassel. And I love how everything's already pre-cut for you. Just follow the instructions. Easy peasy. So we're going to just keep, sorry, I've got that where you can't even see what I'm doing. All right, so there's one. So what I'm going to do is get my short piece of twine, and I'm going to pull this to the edge. And I'm going to tie this around the top. And I'm not going to knot it because we're going to add some fabric in. But I just want to do that so that I can cut this to make our tassel. So you just cut it in half. And there you have a cute tassel. So now we'll do the other piece. I've got my garland piece tangled up with my tassel piece. Do you guys decorate with beaded garlands? I love them. I have them all over the place. All right. So again, we're going to take our 4" by 4" cardboard. We're just going to wrap this around. Do you remember making these as a kid? We used to make these and pom-poms. All right, so we're going to do the same thing with this one. We're going to slide it to the edge. And we're going to tie it at the top with our small piece of twine. And then just cut this apart. There we have our cute tassel. Okay, so now let's go back to these beads and put a little bit more paint on. I think I'm going to try my paintbrush and see if that gives me a better coat. Oh yes, it does. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my glue gun on again. See if we can do our bunny tails. And in the meantime, this is the ribbon that comes with it. So we have this cute floral print that matches. Look at this. It's so cute together. I love how they coordinated the colors. And then we have this yellow that matches this really well. And then we have an off-white lace. And I am really picky about them not being wrinkled. So I am heating up my Cricut heat press, and we're just going to press the ribbon really quick. Obviously, you can do that with an iron, but I have my heat press right here. So we'll just do it with that. Doesn't take very long to heat up. That way we'll have nice straight ribbon. So I'll just line these up on my mat. And I'll wait until it beeps at me to tell me it's hot enough. And then we'll just go over it. Anytime I'm inking anything and I use my heat press, I always press the item first with my heat press, because that way you don't need an iron. It's right there and you can just heat it up that way or press it that way. So I'm just going to go over this just to get the wrinkles out. See how great that works? 2 seconds and we have no wrinkles in our ribbon. Love it, love it. There we go. Okay. So let's work on these tassels while the eggs dry a little bit and the beads. So our instructions say then add your ribbon and tie a knot to secure the tassels to the garland. Okay, so what we want to do is we just want to add these ribbons in with our tassels, and then we can trim them to size. So let's take this off. I'm going to hold this carefully, and this has a cute notched end in it, so I'm going to put that right there and just wrap that over. And then I think I'll put the yellow on here like this. And then I think I'm going to put the orange on the side like this. And then let's retie it. I love having the orange on the outside. And then grab my scissors and let's notch this end. And then let's cut this one at an angle. And then let's cut this one at an angle. And we'll just fluff it out. Super cute. And then we'll adjust them as we put them on our garland. So let's do the other one. So line this up here. Wrap it around. Put the yellow on here. Wrap it around. And then put the orange on the other side. And wrap it around. And then we'll tie it together again. And then once you get it tied, kind of want to pull the top down a little bit. And then we'll do the same with this. We'll cut this. And cut this at an angle. Cut this at an angle. And this one. And that one. And I think I want it tied a little tighter. Cute, cute, cute. Got a little bit of that in the paint. All right. So now let's go back to our beads, and this one needs to be dried just a little bit. So the larger beads do need a second coat, I think. All right. I think my glue gun is ready. But I think I want to put the garland together before I add the little bunny tails so that I can see which side I want them on. So let's see what we want to do here. We have these 6 beads. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So we have 24 of these. So we have 6 of these and 6 of these. So that means, let's do, actually, you want to have a piece of washi tape to wrap around the end of your twine, just to make it easier to thread your beads. If you don't have washi tape, you can also use painter's tape. I've used that before. If you're using smaller beads or beads where the inside hole is not as big, I find that painter's tape works better because it makes it a little stiffer. So it works better for smaller beads. So I'm going to go ahead and just tie a knot in this. And I want to leave a little bit of length so that I can tie this onto my tassel. So I'm going to do it about right there. And this may need a double knot. It does. Let's do a double knot. All right, so I'm going to do 2 of the natural beads. And then let's do 1 of the Peachy Keen beads. The other thing you could do, I might do that. I'm kind of OCD about things lining up correctly. So let me get these out of the way. And we can line them up ahead of time so that you can choose what order you want it in. I know my ladies who come to my classes, and I know this is what they would want to do, is line it up first so that we can space everything the way we want it. So let's just do that. Peel off this washi tape. Okay. So let's see. Let's take this off. And see what we want to do here. So let's do 2 of these, and then 2 of these, and then let's do 1 of these, 2 of these, and actually let's make this 3, and 3, and 3. Let's switch these out. And then we'll start over. See how that looks. Let's do this the opposite this time. So that means we'll put this here. These here. And this here. And then 3 more. And then we'll put this here. Then there will be 3 here. And then we'll put this one. And we've got these 3. So then, let's see. We've still got our darker ones. So let's put 1 at the beginning, 1 here and 1 here. Okay. So now we'll string them on. So definitely you need the washi trick on the end of it, especially for these bigger beads. And I've got a little straggler there. I think we'll put him next. So I'm just alternating 3 of the naturals with the painted ones. Isn't that cute? Okay, so let's do this. Now I'm not kind of got out of order here. There we go. So let's put this here. And then 3 more. This would be a fun project to do with kids if you have kids to craft with or grandkids. Super fun. All right, let's go ahead. and put, let's see, let's do this one. And then we'll do 3 plain ones. I love working with beads. I actually got some Easter colored beads from Amazon. A project coming to you soon. All right, so now we need a dark one. This is so cute. I just love it. It's a little time consuming, but I think it will be worth it. And if you're hanging with me on the video, thank you. All right, so we need one more of these. And if you wanted to, you could even use these beads on your tier tray. They wouldn't even have to go on your garland if you didn't want to. All right, so now let's put this one. And I actually am tempted to go grab some beads from my stash because I do have some natural beads. Okay, and that one has a little paint on it. It's a natural colored one, but that paste just wipes right off. Okay, so now we need this one. And this. Okay. Now we need this one. Let's see if I can feed that through. There we go. All right. And I am out of these, and I haven't used all of these. So, actually this one should be dark. Let's take this off. Put this on here. That is so cute. I love it. And I'm just going to grab some more beads. I think I have some that same size. Maybe not. They're pretty close. Okay, so let's just add these. Actually, the hole in this one is a lot thinner. Okay. We're just going to leave these off because I think it's so cute the way it is. So we are going to tie a knot. And I love my colors, dark, light, so we're good. We're just going to leave it like that. Make it your own. Do it however you want. So I'm just going to knot this and do a double knot here. And then we're supposed to put our bunnies on. So there's a little hole in the ear of the bunny. So this one is definitely going to take the washi tape to get it through there. So I think I want this side to face up. So I'm going to put it through what I want to be the back. Okay, let me show you guys a little Dollar Tree hack. I have this little tool that I got at Dollar Tree, and it is great for poking things in little surfaces like this. It's also really good if you make a chalking mistake. You can use the edge of this to scrape it up. I did that just the other day in a project. Okay, we're going to cut this off and try again because that washi is a little too weathered. So let's just try it without. There we go. Okay, so we want the bunny on there, and then we want our tassel. So what I want to do is find the center of this. And again, I'm just going to use my little tool here to kind of open that up. If you're a crocheter, you could also use a crochet hook for this. So then we're going to just put our twine through here, hopefully. This would probably have been easier to do before you tied this. Actually, let's just open this back up very carefully. Find the center. Got one piece that I didn't cut there. So there's the center. So you can watch me figure it out, then you don't have to. So now I'm running it through the center, and I'm going to close that around it. And then we're going to tie it back with our other piece of twine. This time we will double knot it. And then just pull your ribbons down where you want them. We're going to tighten this so that it's right here. And let's give that bunny a little room so that he can show. So we'll put a little space there. And then let's see, we're just going to, what does it say to do in the instructions? If all else fails, read the instructions, right? Tie a knot to secure your tassels to the garland. Use the 2 short twine pieces to gather the top of the tassels into a bundle and give them shape. So this is supposed to go across the top. I'm trying to space those so that you can still see that cute bunny. Let's turn this way so that that's in the back. There we go. So basically I've just tied a knot in the back. And I'll show you up close once I get this done. So we've got our bead and our cute bunny, and then we've got our tassel. And we're going to trim these ends off. And of course, you're going to want to tweak your ribbon, get it to lay the way you want it. We're going to cut this off. And my glue gun is ready. So let's glue the bunny tail on. Kind of hate to cover up those pretty flowers. But that's super cute. Oh, look at that. It's adorable. All right, so now let's do the other end. So we're going to undo this. Carefully find the center. And then we're going to run our twine through it. Oh, we forgot our bunny. Can't leave him out. Okay, so this one, do we want it like this? Or do we want it like this? I think I want him... That's too matchy-matchy. Let's do it like this. And I'm going to just cut the end of this. And I'm actually going to undo this knot because I didn't leave myself enough twine. So when you do this, make sure that you leave a good 6 inches on each end so that you have enough room to tie your tassel and put the cute little bunny on. So I'm going to undo my knots here so that I have a little more twine to work with. Knotted it very well. Okay, so let's put Bunny on there. My twine is separating a little bit. Okay, these holes are harder to get the twine through. Let me grab my tape again and tape that end. You could also use an embroidery needle. That would be, I have one. I actually didn't think of that until right now, but that would be a really good way to do this. I may have to grab mine. It's almost coming through. I promise I'm making this look much harder than it is. Okay, let's add embroidery needle to our list of supplies because I do have one somewhere. And I actually usually use that. So I just have this little plastic needle. Makes it much easier to thread it through. And that may be okay. That's too wide to go through there. So we'll just keep trying. There we go. Oh, thank you for your patience as you watched me agonize over that. All right. Now let's add our cute tassel to the end. Actually, I've got some extra twine here. I'm going to tie it to the end to make mine longer since I didn't keep it long enough. So make sure that you keep that end several inches long. So I'll just stick that in the center of the tassel. And then just lay your ribbon the way you want it. We're going to tie that on, leaving enough space for the little bunny so we can see him well. And then we will tie our tassel again. And then you want to double knot it. And cut off the ends. And then I've got one piece here that needs to be pulled back through. And let's cut this one off. Okay, that is so cute. Now we need to put our bunny tail on. We need to trim this. So let's put our other bunny tail on. There we go. It's so cute. I love it. And if you hung with me for all this, thank you for your patience. Hopefully it was worth the wait. I think it's adorable. Thank you, Diane. I had a few challenges in the beginning, but I love the way it turned out. I think it's so cute. So I already have the link for this kit in the comments. So if you want to make one, you can watch this and learn from my mistakes and the solutions that I found. So I hope you love it. I think it's so adorable. I love the way it turned out. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you have an awesome day. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If you make this, I would love for you to post a picture in my Crafts by Glenna Facebook group. That would be awesome. Also, I'll be posting a picture on Instagram if you want to follow me there. I am adding new things all the time that I don't put on Facebook or on YouTube. So I hope you'll follow me there too. It's Crafts by Glenna on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks and have an awesome day.